Testing. Hello. I think there's a delay. Hey, Odd Gaming, what up, man? Just, can you hear me all right? I think there is a bit of a delay. I would like to note that. All right, thanks, man. I'm glad you can hear me. I think there is a delay. First ever stream, so forgive me if it's a little iffy. Never done this before. Great, thank you. We are just playing Pet Zombies for the 3DS, one of the craziest games there is. Thought I'd do something that's kind of chill, just a chill game. So this is basically a pet simulator, but instead of your normal pet simulator, you have a pet zombie, like Nintendogs, except it's not a dog; it's a zombie. Pretty crazy game. It's fun though. It's fun. Trying to basically interact with your zombie, trying to level him up. You can unlock new goodies. Is the game volume all right? Is that too high, too low? Yeah, I did review this a while back. It's I saw one dude tried. Oh, you can't hear the game. Okay, turned it up a bit. How's that? And my zombie is hungry. Let's give him a brain. Give him a nice tasty brain. All right, great. I remember I will not play this game on an emulator. I saw one guy who reviewed it, and he played it on an emulator. And his emulator only had like the first small section of the game, and he gave it a really bad review because he only had a small fraction of the game because he emulated it instead of getting it on original hardware. And if he had bought it on original hardware, he would have had the full game. But he didn't know that he only had part of the game on his emulator, so he gave it a really crappy review. And that being said, there's not a lot to this game. You just watch a zombie, really. Play with him a little bit, give him food. She's got some butterflies flying around, some flowers in the background. It's a pretty crazy game. I think this was one of the few games that this development company ever made. I think they went out of business. I might go play a mini game. So in this mini game, you're basically trying to direct a zombie flying around and trying to earn money. And with that money, you can buy things from the store like food, toys, All sorts of goodies. You gotta try and keep the zombie in the air as long as possible. Whee! Yeah, the 3DS did not sell too well. It sold better than the Wii U did, but that's a really low bar. But yeah, the 3DS, that was not a highlight for Nintendo. There weren't many good games on the 3DS. I mean, there were some like I wouldn't call this a good game. It's decent. It's playable. But like if you were to say if you're like ask someone what's a really memorable 3DS game? I don't know. I mean, there's like a Mario game. There wasn't much on the 3DS. There were a couple Resident Evil games. Crazy as that sounds, but and there was a remaster of Dementium 2. I still need to play that game on PC. Some bad news for anyone who might have saw my post about me reviewing Left 4 Dead. All of my footage got corrupted, so that's going to take way longer than anticipated because all my Left 4 Dead footage got corrupted. Fine. This was a 3DS exclusive. It was not released on any other consoles, and I don't think it sold very well either, so it makes sense. I think I paid $13-ish for a complete in-box copy. It's definitely not an expensive game. Whee! Whee! Flying through the air with my zombie. And I flew too high. Alright, we earned a grand total of $46. What can we buy with $46? Let's go to the store and find out. We can buy 3 brains. I'm going to buy some brains. Brains are good for your health. I recommend that everyone have at least 1 brain. Yeah, definitely the Switch. That definitely saved Nintendo. If that had been a flop, I don't know if they'd probably still be around, but like not to the way they are now. Now I think the Switch 2, I don't think that's gonna do too well just because of its high price. Like what was it, like $500 for the Switch, like $80, $90 for a single game? I ain't paying that. $50 is the limit for me. I ain't paying $80 for a single game. Yeah, I can't really buy a lot right now. Might buy with some mystery meat and some shoes. Because zombies in this game actually like a well, tariffs are part of it. Tariffs are part of it, but like mix that in with like I think the most big companies will like let's just say tariffs cause them to increase their prices by 10%. Well, they might say, okay, we can get away with the 10% price increase. Let's throw in a 15, 20%. on top of that, you know? But yeah, undoubtedly tariffs are not helping with prices these days, for sure. But yeah, I think like if any company sees an excuse to raise a price, they'll take that and then like they'll add on to it if that makes sense. I do appreciate you stopping by, man. First ever stream. Oh yeah, yeah. I've heard the prices over there, man, just going crazy. Prices everything going crazy about everywhere, sadly. But what do I want to do with my zombie? And I really do appreciate you stopping by, man. I really do appreciate it. All right, so we can light the zombie on fire. Let's do that. They actually like being lit on fire. As crazy as that sounds. And we can put him out with the fire extinguisher. There we go. You're no longer on fire, zombie. Oh, he's hungry. He wants to eat a boot. I can't say I understand the appeal in eating an old boot, but hey, if that's what he wants to eat, that's what he wants to eat. That's his business, not mine. It's just my job to keep him happy. Okay, he wants the mirror. This is definitely one of the more far out zombie games out there. It's like, I think the reason this game didn't do so well, the reasons was it was a 3DS game. All right. And B, it came out at like the tail end of the zombie hype of the 2010s. It's like looking at a game like Lollipop Chainsaw. That game did so well because it came out like right in the middle of the zombie hype. You know, and Pet Zombies didn't come out towards like the tail end of the zombie hype when they were kind of going out of style. You know what I mean? So you had like a game that was kind of just beyond its time, mixed with a console that didn't sell very well. He wants the mirror again. Why does he want the mirror so much? We'll never know. Come on, zombie, come get the mirror. And then my zombie's name is Zombie. You can see right here. Oh, I see a third person joined. Hello, third person. Thanks for stopping by. Poor zombie. Yep, set up for failure. It was worth a shot, though. It's definitely a very interesting game. I doubt we'll ever see another one like it. Zombie games as a whole, I mean, they're not as popular as they used to be. Now, they definitely still have some pull. You know, I know you play a lot of 7 Days to Die. Uh, Unturned is still popular. Left 4 Dead, that's still popular. But, like, zombie games just aren't, they're just not as big as they used to be, you know? Maybe they'll make a comeback someday. Who knows? So this little green bar right here is the level up meter, and I know it's kind of, yeah, Left 4 Dead's definitely a classic. Left 4 Dead had a huge impact on gaming, undoubtedly. But right here, it's kind of blurry, but he's level 16. And with every level up, you can purchase new things from the store. And like leveling up your zombie just takes forever. Like you have to just play with him and play with him and play with him and play with him to get him to level up. Like it just takes forever. And like you really got to be willing to grind a lot to level up in this game. Gonna drink some water. Oh, he broke his mirror again. Oh, now he's sad. I'm gonna give him this toy. Come on, go get the toy. Who's a good zombie? Okay, don't play with that anymore. I'm taking it away. I am going to groom my zombie, because zombies require regular cleaning. Over here cleaning with a toilet brush, but he doesn't mind. Who's a good boy? Who's a good zombie? Who's a good boy? Who's a good zombie? Oh, he's hungry. He wants mystery meat. All right. Enjoy, my friend. Enjoy your mystery meat. What it is, we'll never know. Let's give him the tennis ball again. He likes to eat the tennis balls. I don't know why. I couldn't imagine that they are very nutritious. They probably give you some nasty constipation, I'd imagine, if you tried to eat a tennis ball. But he likes them. He just gobbles them right up. Yeah, mindset of the dead. I seem to remember when I was a little boy, we had 2 dogs, and I think we gave them tennis balls, and one of our 2 dogs, he would take his time chewing them. Like a tennis ball would last forever with him, and the other dog, it was a German Shepherd. He would just shred them in like a month. Like we had one dog who was older. He was an older dog. He would take his time. Like a chew toy for him would last forever. With the German Shepherd, he was like a year old. He would just shred whatever we gave him. Hey, zombie, go eat you another tennis ball. Lots of fiber, probably. Who's a good boy? What do I want to do with you now? Let's play with the laser pointer, like you would with a cat. Go on, go get the red laser. Go get it. Go get it, boy. Who's a good boy? Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Go get the red laser. Let's go play the other mini game. Have you ever played Chibi Robo? That was an interesting one. The last game in the series was a 3DS exclusive. No, I didn't mean to go to the store. I meant to go to mini games. Here we are. The other mini game I've unlocked. There are 5 mini games. I only have 2 of them. So basically, I'm trying to hit the target that the zombie's holding to earn points. And points, well, earn you money. You can also get little power-ups like extra time. Hold still, Mr. Zombie. It's harder than it looks. It's harder than it looks. Boop. 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 Bringing in dollar bills. Gotta get them points. Come on, hold still. How much money did we make? We made $24. Not much, but it's an honest day's work. Let's go back to care. I think I'm gonna swap out his room. My zombie has 2 bedrooms. You can unlock more, but this game requires a lot of grinding. Let's go to Main Street. Change of scenery would be nice. I know it's not the highest quality stream, but got a low budget operation over here. So this is our zombie's other bedroom. Go get the tennis ball. Go get the tennis ball. Eat him up. Eat that tennis ball. Again, I don't know. I would like to note that playing sound effect is in the game. It's not in real life. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know why a zombie would find a tennis ball so appealing as a snack. You know, I've never tasted one. You know, I never looked at a tennis ball and I was like, you know, that looks really tasty. You know, it's just not something that ever occurred to me. Now that being said, one time as a kid, I did try to eat peanut butter flavored dog treats. Okay, he wants a brain. He's hungry. I got 3 brains. Go eat one. All right, he's had his brain. Some nice food. And you see these little flowers here. The happier your zombie gets, you know, he can get like flowers spawning in, he can get butterflies flying around him. And you make, you know, there's the nurture torture system. And if you nurture your zombie, you know, you make him really happy, you do nice things, you get stuff like the flowers, like the butterflies, everything's all bright and cheerful. But if you're mean to your zombie, you know, the flowers go away, everything gets all dreary, if I remember correctly. I try to keep a happy zombie because, you know, just want to have a happy zombie. Let's give you the RC rat. Go catch the rat. Go catch the rat. Go catch it. Oh, he's dizzy now. Go catch it. There's a good boy. You don't want it? Okay, well, what do you want? Do you want, I light you on fire again if you want. I don't know what he wants right now. Okay, but he doesn't want the rat. He does not want the rat. He really likes the tennis ball, so let's give him another tennis ball. I'm gonna drink some water. Purchased this little bookshelf here from the store the other day. I think it was like $50 in game. So what you gonna do with that tennis ball, zombie? You gonna drop it again? You gonna eat this one? What are you gonna do with it? I remember when I was a kid, my mom would buy tennis balls and she would put them on why am I having a brain fart? Like the legs of a chair, you know, like the part that sits on the floor. She'd put tennis balls on them. She'd like cut them open and put tennis balls on the feet of chairs so that they wouldn't scrape the floor. What do you want, zombie? I thought he wanted a brain. Do you not want a brain? What are you doing, zombie? What are you doing? Enjoy your meal. Enjoy your nice juicy brain. What you gonna do with that tennis ball, zombie? You gonna eat it? You're just gonna drop it? Okay, that works too. That works too. Yeah. So Pet Zombies is a very interesting game. What you just saw there is, like, every now and then it'll give you a pop-up. It's like, hey, you've been playing for a while. Maybe you should take a break. I don't think I've ever seen any game besides Pet Zombies do that. Like, it'll just randomly, every, like, 25 minutes or so, it'll say, you've been playing for a while. Maybe you should take a break. I've never seen any other game do that. Only Pet Zombies. Why? I don't know. All right, he is just chilling out. I think I'm gonna go play the mini games again. Earn a few more dollars. Zombie launch. Let's go earn some money, zombie. I'm probably one of 2 people on the entire planet who's playing this game in 2025. It's definitely not a blockbuster in this day and age. Not many people playing Pet Zombies in 2025. Let's go flying. Up we go. Get them coins, Joe. Gotta get them coins. Gotta bring in the money. One thing I've never understood is why the zombie bounces. When he hits the ground, he bounces back up. Is his butt made out of rubber or something? Yeah, bullseye, cool. Up, and away. Let's get some coins. Gotta make that money. And down we go. Okay. Get a few more dollars. Some nice magnet power-ups. Energy drink. Another energy drink. All right. We know what they say. Red Bull gives you wings, and in this game, energy drinks make you fly. So, I guess it's true after all in the world of Pet Zombies. I'm flying. Alright, time for our third shot. Whee! Super zombie. Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's a zombie. That being said, I think there was I think the series was called DC'd, where it's like the DC characters, but a bunch of them are zombies. I think I read like the very first issue out of it or something. And I think there was another comic book series about Harley Quinn specifically, in which there's like some sort of a zombie apocalypse going on. Okay, we flew too far. If you go too high up, you pretty much have to take a nosedive. Alright, we made. How much should we make? A grand total of $56. Hey, $56, that ain't bad. We can buy some brains with that. But I reckon a little over half an hour. It's long enough for me for my first ever stream. I know it's not much. It's pretty low quality, but I'm going to call it there. Thanks to everyone who stopped by, who watched. Thanks to the 2 people who are still here. And have a good evening. Jesus loves you. Always remember that. And make sure you take care of your pet zombie if you have one. Take it easy, y'all. Peace.